Hey everyone, and happy Monday, and welcome to a short but important community update that we are doing for today. So, as a lot of you know, there is a new app floating around, and people are testing it, and there's a lot going on. And in anticipation for that, we have one major update that we want to give to everyone. But we're gonna go ahead and give it a minute, let everyone join in, say hello. Hey Foamy, how's it going? I see you've already joined. Um, so we'll give it just a second to let everyone join. So in the meantime, Peter, how are you doing?
Doing pretty well. Yes, it is a big week. We're really, really excited for the coming changes ahead. We won't be able to answer every question about what's around the corner, but we are getting very close to relaunch, and it's super exciting times here. So, hey, good to see everyone rolling in here. Foamy, Chris, Craig, CS, Mark. Who else do we have? Carrie, good to see you. Doe, excellent. Robert, guys, thanks so much for joining us here. Yes. So we're already getting some questions. Yeah, let's talk about coins, Pablo. Why don't you take it
Yeah,
away?
so that is a really great question, Craig, and it's part of, well, it is the main point of this stream is that we wanted to talk about coins and a major change that's happening to them before the launch. Important to note that this is actually going to be happening sooner than the new app. Um, but to answer your question, Craig, yes, they will carry over. You don't have to worry about the fact that you're going to lose all your coins that you have now in the new version. Anything that you have will carry over. But the important update, and this is going to be really important. So, ears open for everyone. Um, there is going to be a change in the number of coins that you see in your coin balance. Um, and it also is going to reflect in the price of awards to give to creators. So, what does that really mean? Let's say I have 10,000 coins right now as my coin balance. In the next 24 hours or so, those 10,000 coins are going to turn into 1,000 coins. Um, but that doesn't mean that the monetary value has changed. 10,000 coins turns into 1,000 coins, but that's still $10. Um, so that's just something to keep in mind that the value is going to be exactly the same. The monetary value is going to be exactly the same, but you're essentially dividing and taking away a zero um, on on your coin balance. So
Right.
another example to make it a little bit more complicated for you all to understand. Let's say I have 25,643 coins, right? So I'm going to write this down in the comments. So let's say I have 25,643 coins. When this change happens, you are now going to have 2,564 coins, right? But your value is still going to be $25.64. So that is going to make it easier for everyone to understand. So what does that actually mean? Well, it means that for every coin, it's worth 1 cent. Um, Easy. So
Yep.
100 coins equals 100 cents. So it's a lot easier to follow. 1,000 coins equals $1. So moving forward, things are going to be easier for you all to understand where and how it works. Um,
Right. So let's talk about the reasoning why. So we want to make sure that it's a lot more intuitive and transparent in terms of the value of coins, as both a supporter of creators as well as a creator receiving some of these awards. So yes, in some, we are trying to make this really clear and obvious that yeah, 100 coins is 100 US cents, right? $1. So that will be reflected in your coin balance. You will see suddenly you have a tenth of the coins. Do not panic because the awards values are also going to be 1/10, right? So it's going to be very simple as far as the value in terms of USD that you have in your account to support creators. It's exactly the same, just
right.
slashing zeros from both sides.
Right. And then Also, to keep in mind, you may be wondering, it's like, well, wait a minute, that means we're going to be using more coins to give awards because the award price is what it is. Well, that's also going to be changing, right? So, like, the award price, do the exact same math. So, take away a zero. So, right now, um, for the top awards on the row, so we have, let's say, I think high five, for example, is 500 coins to give a creator 50 cents. um, it is now going to be 50 coins to give a high five to give that creator 50 cents. So
Yep,
pretty
good
simple
example,
math. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly, yeah. So, in in effect, it's gonna become more simpler and straightforward, but you will see those changes happening within the next 48 hours or so. Both the coin values, in your account will be reduced by one-tenth, so as Pablo mentioned, earlier, don't panic. Also, the awards, values themselves are going down, by a
Yeah.
factor of 10, so,
Right.
yes.
So in general, the whole goal is to make the coin to award to value easier to understand. Um, and in that process, make it easier for you all to know what exactly you're giving at any given moment. Um, so, a reminder, the monetary value of your coins is not changing. You are not losing any money in this transition. You're simply losing the number of coins, but you're not losing any money. Um, that's it.
Correct. Yes. And we will be sending out notifications in the app. You're going to get an alert when this change happens. It has not gone into effect yet. So we just wanted to let you know before it rolls out so people aren't confused and panic. So just to give you guys a little heads up, this will be coming in the next day or so.
Yeah, and then something to keep in mind as well, and this is going to be a change that I know may not be as welcomed by everyone, but the ability to earn the free coins, like with the login streaks, the weekly broadcasting streaks, and things like that, will be going away at the same time when this new coin value is introduced. So, just a fair warning and a heads up, those coin earnings, the way that you earn those coins, are going to be going away in the next 24 to 48 hours as well. Um, but for those of you that have existing streaks, it's worth noting that you will see a notification depending on what your existing streak is, and that notification will give you something to look forward to. So,
Yes.
yes, the
Don't
daily
worry.
login streak
Yes.
is going away. The weekly broadcasting streak is going away. All of those ways to earn those coins will be going away. Um, yeah,
That said, if you currently have streaks, yes, for logging in, streaming, etc., you will be rewarded in some way. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for more info on that. So, yes, we just want to be upfront about this, so people are not caught totally off guard or confused with the new app.
yeah. And just because this question is being brought up, whether it's in a statement or if it's a question, Gemma, the login streaks, the daily login streaks were never related to time zones. It was a 24-hour period based on the first time that you logged in. Um,
Good question from CS here. I'm close to cashing out. Does this affect what I've currently earned? No, not at all. So
no.
the USD, that actual monetary value is the exact same. Your earnings are not going to be slashed, by a factor of 10. Not at all. Not at all. So you're still going to have that same amount in there, and you're still going to be earning the same value in USD for those awards. But there's basically a zero cutoff on both sides. So 100 coins is 100 cents from now on.
Yeah, correct. And for those of you
USD.
that have login streaks like over 300, I know a lot of you do. There will be a so to speak, compensation for being a member of the community for so long and being so supportive of not only the community on the Happs platform by doing so and logging in, but also supporting us as a platform and allowing us to continue to do what we do. So first and foremost, thank you so much for the last almost year that you all have been on the platform and being so active and great members of the community, and that we're going to essentially um, pay that back by the announcement that's coming
Sounds
later this week, and we will let you all know when that comes. Obviously, we'll probably do a stream as well, um, and
I'm sure we will.
that transition will happen when we transition to the new website and app. But for now, the big update is the coin numbers. So, just to remind everyone, if you're currently holding, let's say, 1,000 coins, that is worth $1, right? You are then going to see a transition from 1,000 coins to 100 coins in your coin balance, but you still have $1. This also
Mhm.
means that the award prices for someone to give a award is going down by that same amount. So if a high five was 500 coins to give 50 cents, a high five is now 50 cents, 50 coins to give 50 cents. So more direct, uh, a number there and easier to understand.
Nice. Yes, good recap. Other questions here. We will do another stream here soon to remind people of this in case anyone missed it, but please help us spread the word that this change is coming. And if you have any questions, ask them here or feel free to reach out to us as always.
Mhm. I
Yeah,
see some
so
of you
much
are
easier,
already
the Happs
weighing
coin
in.
to dollar ratio.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was just reading Joe Burke's comment here. So much easier, Happs coin to dollar ratio. Yeah, so that's the goal, is to make it a lot more intuitive, right? So I'm gonna put this on screen. Yeah, exactly. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
and
Thanks for your
Gemma,
support.
that's a really good question. So the coins given to the Habs account went to free ones we got back. What now? Um, Things are going to change a lot in the new platform, and oftentimes awards given towards this stream were awards because of a takeover, a concert, etc. There's going to be some changes coming to the new platform and app that are going to make the award system better and easier to use and make more sense for when we do events like that. So, just a heads up, there's going to be changes that allow for this change to happen and allow for those events to continue to happen the way that they have been. So, just something to keep in mind on that front. We can't give too much of that information just yet, but we will when we get there.
Yes, teasing some changes here coming soon. Yeah, for the better. Lots of exciting developments, improvements, enhancements as far as what the platform is capable of, and yeah, ways to support creators and reach your audience. So really, really stoked. Yeah, stay tuned. Keep an eye on your inbox. Also, yes, on your notifications in the Haps app. We will again just remind everyone exactly when this change goes out. You will get a notification on your app that the coin value and awards value has changed. So if you're just joining us, just to recap again, as I know there's some people just tuning in here, that the awards value and coin values will be changing to be a lot more simpler. So instead of 1,000 coins equaling $1, it will be 100 coins equals $1. So 100 coins equals 100 cents, essentially, right? In USD is what's going to be coming. That said, the awards themselves will also be reduced in price by a factor of 10 to match this. So you're not losing any value. If you're a creator, you're not losing any dollar amounts in your, you know, uh, transaction history, right, in your account. So yeah, just like real money. Exactly. I know. What a
Mhm.
concept. So trying to make it more intuitive here. Yeah. So
Correct.
sponsoring for now, yes, will stay the same. Yes.
Not for now. Sponsoring stays the same. Period.
Yeah. The
Let's
anyway.
not confuse. Please not confuse coins with sponsoring. We're talking about just coins and how the change is coming for coins right now, not sponsoring. So just a heads up.
Yes. All right. Other questions here. Need a workout award like that. It's like when Zimbabwe had to convert their $1 trillion bills to $10 because of hyperinflation. Yes, exactly. That's a good analogy. Yes. So trying to make it a little bit easier to understand and figure out there. Great.
Awesome. Great. So that is the update for today. Stay tuned. We are going to giving a lot more updates throughout the week and offering up more information for what's to come. So definitely subscribe to this Happs account. It's going to be very important moving forward over the next week or two. We're going to have to do a lot of tutorials for the new stuff. So subscribe to this account. Make sure your notifications are on and we will see you all very soon for some more information.